Hello guys, welcome back to BFB. Welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying the international break because nobody's actually enjoying it. I want the Premier League to start. Bang, bang, bang. Let's start with Liverpool. Let's play Arsenal. All of that. Let's play Man. Let's play Newcastle. Let's play the Conference League. We want that competition to be done as soon as possible. I'm here to talk about our weakest point this season, the defense. It may be the reason why we don't make top 4 this season. And for people that are dreaming of a title race, it may also be the reason why we don't make the title race. Personally, I'm not dreaming about the title. But there's nothing God cannot do. Like Kukurea said, top 4 Conference League, get another trophy. So, we considered the most goals we have ever considered in the Premier League last season. And it's still the same set of players. Most of them, I don't think we signed any defender apart from bringing Tosin on the free transfer, bringing Renato Vega because Thiago Silva left, Chaluba too left. I would say those were our two best centre backs last season. They left, and situations haven't really changed. We have kept 1 or 2 clean sheets, but you know what? We move. So, Chelsea Football Club is a club that's actually known for its defense because a lot of clubs are known for their attack. Our defense has actually been our rock and solid. Our foundation, especially under Jose Mourinho, 15 goals a season. And I even saw John Terry and Peter Cech said, even though they played, I think the last match or some, the last few matches, they will have considered only 13 to show you how rock solid that defense is. That they considered few unnecessarily goals, that because they were rested. So, now let's see how we can our defense actually hold up. I'm not here to give you my thought on every single defender. I will do that about the attack. Speaking of the defense is a structure, a unit. So the goalkeeper, I'll talk about the goalkeeper. I'll talk about the defenders themselves. And I'll talk about the holding midfielders, like the players that will play in the double pivot. The two in front of the defense, because we need to talk about that. So how can we actually hold up this season? Let's dive straight into this. I don't think we can talk about the goalkeeper. I don't think we can talk about the defense without talking about the hardest position in the world. That is the goalkeeping position. The position that is the most riskiest. If you make one mistake, you can actually finish a team or even a country. Or any useless mistake may cost the whole country or may cost the whole team. So we have one of the most nervous keepers in the league in Robert Sanchez. I'm going to start with Robert Sanchez. I'm going to go to Yogatsin later. Sanchez, so far so good, has saved us in some matches like last match. And he has saved us against Bournemouth. He has saved us against West Ham. He has had some good games, and he had some games to forget. Like the games against Brighton. The game against Brighton, it was basically Palmer versus Sanchez. Sanchez was part of the reasons why we considered 2 goals. Palmer scored 4 goals. So it was like he was there to just sabotage Palmer. But you know what? Everybody make mistakes. I'm not going to keep it blunt and keep it straight to Sanchez. I don't think Sanchez is ready to be number 1 at Chelsea. Maybe number 2. He's not a top keeper, and he's not a kid anymore. I know goalkeepers can last for a very long time, but I don't think he can be number 1, to be honest. If Petrovic work on his ball work, because there's no much difference between Petrovic ball work and Sanchez, I would rather prefer Petrovic or even Yogatsin in the future. Sanchez is very nervous. Sanchez may just switch off in some games and just be bad, and it may be the Champions League final or a title decider. And we don't want that to happen. He's a decent shot stopper, to be honest. We haven't really replaced the goalkeeper since when Peter Cech went. And since when Couture went, we have made a lot of goalkeeping change. The only thing was Edward Mendy. Mendy did really well in his first season. And even in the half season, I think he made only 1 or 2 mistakes, like the one against West Ham. Baba went to AFCON and come back. I don't know, maybe it's village people. Since after he went to AFCON and come back, Mendy have not been the same. So since then, we haven't really had a stable goalkeeper. And I hope we are not going to need to buy any goalkeeper now. And Pendes that is doing well, that we bought from Genk, is a very good, promising goalkeeper. The next Couture, maybe it's Pendes that will be the future of Chelsea. Only time we tell, but goalkeeping situation, we have a solid goalkeeper, a strong goalkeeper. That yes, we know we can call up to. Alisson has been that for Liverpool for years, and his planning we didn't later get the Alisson deal because we were interested, we hesitated. He saw we hesitated, he went to Liverpool. Since then, the money we have spent on goalkeepers, we thought the price was too much. We ended up paying much for Kepa. So Sanchez and on Yogatsin, I've not really seen much from Yogatsin to judge his shot stopping. But on the ball, the guy is very calm, he's very chilled. He has said a lot of things that he's not ready to be number 2 for now. If his time come, you use it when he's doing well. So far so good. I think most of the goals we have considered in the Conference League and cup competitions is basically on the defenders, not him. So he hasn't really been tested. So I don't have much to say about Jorgensen, but I know that guy is very chill on the ball. Maybe he's even giving me that same vibes. So we know maybe time will tell if Sanchez continues to drop stickers, we'll put in Jorgensen. Bettinelli, I don't think Bettinelli is going to play that much this season. Maybe like a 30 minutes cameo this season, or maybe one match cameo. So speaking of defense, let's go to my right back situation. Because personally, I think we still need a right back or a right centre back that can play right back. Like a fifth centre back that can play right back, which would have fitted Chaluba. But because of their pure profits, they wanted to sell Chaluba. So we need a right centre back that can fit that role. Somebody that's ready to sit down on the bench. Maybe because Rich James and Gusto are very, very injury prone. Rich James, we already know is injury prone. Gusto too is injury prone. Somebody that can fill in there, and somebody that can fill at right back, and he would slot into the two perfectly. We need somebody that can do that. Maybe we have the person in the team, but so far so good. I don't have somebody. The only person I'm convinced that can do that is Fofana. And Fofana is seen as a centre back, like centre back for the future. So I don't think Fofana is that person. Now Gusto had a very good season last season, to be honest. But this season, Gusto have been shaky, to be honest. I think maybe he's too comfortable. Gusto bumping forward is not really helping. He's helping us a lot because overlapping. But this inverted role, Kukurea can do it better. He's not doing bad. For somebody that's learning on the role, he's not really doing bad. He's a very technical player. But I think it's Kukurea that should be inverting, not Gusto. And since Gusto, his defending today this season has been terrible. It has not been Gusto level. I'm not blaming him because he's a young centre back. He's still 20. He still have a lot of years in front. So, but I don't really think it's his fault. I think it's just James' body that is. It's James' body because Gusto wasn't actually meant to be the number one starter. But we know how James' body is doing. So personally, if I were the coach, Gusto should have gone to the bench since. To be honest, because he's not really adding anything. I'd rather play centre back there too. Give me more solidity, physicality. Our team lacks physicality. Going to our captain, Rich James, a lot of people are giving up on him, but I'm still behind Rich James. You know about my opinion on Rich James. When he's fit, he's one of the best centre backs in the world. I say centre backs, he's the best right back in the world when fit. But injuries play plague on him. I can't even compare him with Trent again, to be honest. Because Trent is on a league of his own. But when Rich James is fit, you can compare him with that. But if you can't get him on the field, he has done the surgery. I hope he doesn't retire because of these injuries. And I hope Chelsea don't end up like looking at okay, because of his salary is 250k, we end up selling him. I think we should keep Rich James because he's a very, very good footballer. I think he's one of the best because he's a good threat. James is complete, shooting, technical, his crossing is on point, he's physical, he's good at defending. So it's just the injuries. If you can just manage to get 20 games a season, I'm not asking for much. Out of 30 years, just get 20 games a season for us. He can even, James alone, if you can get it, he can give us 10 points. James, to show you the quality, 10 to, let me not over exaggerate, 5 to 10 points a season when he is fit. So I will pray that the injury worries goes and everything goes well for James. I think this, for some players, this is like their last season. So tell my centre backs, Tosin, there's not really much to say. He's calm on the ball. When he plays a very physical centre back like Haaland, he had his troubles, but so far so good. He has, for a free transfer, class. Off and on the field, it's like a senior brother to everybody, and he's doing really well. So we should keep Tosin. He's doing really well. Personally, I won't started him. Play Fofana right back, start him and well. Because he's doing really calm on the head. It was doing his job. It's not this. It was help me, because for me, what I think this defense lacks is that leader. Because Arsenal, they have that with Gabriel. These people, we have that with Ruben Diaz. Man City, you have that with Ruben Diaz. Liverpool, you have that with Van Dijk. Every defense needs a leader, and that should have been Rich James. But injury has told the tail on him. So I think Coel is doing that pretty well so far, so good. But he's just taking time. Speaking of Coel have been far better than last season. Oh my god. To be honest, I've started to doubt him because the hype that was around this boy. Brighton were willing to pay 40 million for the boy. 40 million. Brighton. So for a defender or for a centre back, to show you the promise the boy had, he was underwhelming last season. Even when he played as centre back, he was still underwhelming, but not as compared to when he was playing left back. Pochettino playing him at left back because Thiago Silva, he should have played Korea at his preferred position. I think when we had a lot of injuries last season. So when his left centre back is doing well, the only thing I think Korea need to calm down is his aggression. He gets angry easily. Maybe if you see somebody wearing red, he just flares up. We saw that against Wrexham. We saw that against Nottingham Forest. He's a very the boy is the leader. He's organizing my backline. You see what he did against Greece. He's doing very well. The boy can be his future Chelsea comes here. I don't have high hopes for the boy, and he's making me not to doubt him. He's giving me reasons not to doubt him again. So for Koel, I have nothing but praises for him. Badiashile and Disaster. Sorry, Badiashile and Disasi. Those two centre backs. I don't know this because especially Disasi, I don't get the point of the Disasi signing. To spend 45 million. But also for a team that want to play good on the ball, play smooth football, attractive football, Disasi is Colombia's on the ball. Disasi is not good at defending wide spaces. Very, very terrible at that. The only thing Disasi is good at is aerial duels. And we are not playing like West Ham of before, or playing like Stoke, or even playing like Arsenal. For me, if Disasi has the advantages, if we are going to score, if we are going to, let's say we are taking a lead against like a Liverpool at Anfield, bring on Disasi to just be. We saw what he did against Man City. The guy was a beast, just nodding balls out. He has the physical presence, but I don't think he's good enough to be a starter at Chelsea, to be honest. If we have good money up for Disasi, I think you should just sell him, to be honest. Off the field, he's a leader, and I appreciate that. He helps the team. I like his vibes. He brings that vibes, because a lot of players are even lacking that vibe, especially last season. But he brings that vibe. At least he brings vibes. But they actually on the other hand, no vibes, nothing. Make error. The guy had a lot of insults. He had to delete his comments. But anyhow, but actually, so if we receive good money from him, I don't think we should sell him. I don't think we are really getting that much from Badiashile, because he's struggling from Conference League sides. Those guys are struggling against Conference League sides. Disasi, at least he brings vibes. If you even keep Disasi, you are getting Badiashile. There's no need, there's no use. If you get good money, we should sell him. So my left back, Kukurela, we know what to get from Kukurela. His front foot defending is good at defending once. When his back foot, like he's chucking back, you're finished with Kukurela. It's good. He's a press resistant magnet. He knows how to press like a pit bull. Those everywhere. That is something you get about Kukurela. He's passing crisp passes. Now he's have to be overlapping with Sancho. I thought let's invert him. The time him and Caicedo were inverting, it's worked really well. I think Maresca should just go back to that. He will not be available against West Ham, and his backup that will play against, I say West Ham, Liverpool, Nato Vega, physical. I think this boy has a bright future at Chelsea, to be honest. For £12 million, he's been taking some time to like. He may drop his thinker against Liverpool, and I'll still have the opinion, because this Swiss League and Premier League, it will take him some time to adapt to the tempo of the Premier League. But in the future, he is physical, he is technical. He may even slam me free kicks. He has that vibe. He can slot in at the end for us, because we are lacking physicality in that middle. He can slot in at left back, slot in at centre back. Swiss Army knife, 12 million. I have nothing to say but praises for Nato Vega. But now let's go to the middle of the park, because a lot of people may complain about the defense, but if there's no proper like structure, there's no anchor to cover the defense, any defense is finished. You see our defense that won the Champions League last season. Kante was on fire last season. He made jobs more easier for Thiago Silva and Rudiger. We're talking about Thiago Silva and Rudiger. Talk less of boys that haven't really played maybe 3 or 4 professional seasons at the top. So the defense, there's not really much cover. Caicedo is doing his best, to be honest, but I don't think he's ready to take over that burden alone. And this leads me towards Caicedo can do. Caicedo is not physical enough. So this was our recruitment strategy. They have had some big wins in the attack and even at the defense, but that middle, I get their points. They have a lot of technical gifted players, but we lack that physicality. And this is Premier League. You have to be physical in the middle. See, Liverpool is the only top team that I think they are not that physical, but they have Gravenberch, physical presence. They have someone like his physical. McAllister, he's not that physical. But you look at our middle. Most of them are short guys. Enzo is short. Caicedo is short. Lavia has average height. But you see Andre Santos, somebody I'm looking at to come into this team in the future, because I have high hopes for Andre Santos. To be honest, I would rather sell any other midfielder than to sell this boy. because this boy is a gem, someone that can go right to the very top. So, and the result was also short in height. The person that I think is still physical and tall is Ugochukwu. I don't think they really have plans to make him a starter, but time will tell, sha. So we need physicality in that middle, because we can just get bullied by a team. Don't remind me of the old Arsenal. We can get bullied by teams. Ayat was making making life hard for Enzo Fernandez. I said also was so good. He's doing his best. He did really well. He had this calendar 2064. He has been doing very well, and I don't think the body made for him to do sometimes is covering a lot of ground. He needs help. And speaking of Enzo Fernandez, I think I have to do a video separately on Enzo Fernandez. Let me know in the comment section. Enzo Fernandez, I think he's giving a role that he cannot do. He's giving a role he cannot do. They are trying to convert him to a type of footballer like a Gundogan, making late runs. And for you to make late runs, you have to be good in your finishing. Enzo has that engine to cover the whole field, but Enzo is not fast. His duels, like, he can't win everything because the physicality is not there. He's defending, he needs to work on his defending, but I think he's just put in the wrong scenario, to be honest. And this type of person that does dictate play 1-2-1-2. And speaking of the attack, when we played against a low block, people are complaining that Enzo didn't really do much. For you to do much, somebody has to make runs. You can't just be throwing passes anyhow if nobody's making runs. You are also losing the ball necessarily. We saw that against this team. That's why when we are playing against wide spaces, like against Brighton, the two balls he gave Kupama. Kupama made the runs. Why? But in late blocks, low block, nobody really made runs. Nobody made runs. So let me know in the comment section, guys. I think I've covered everybody. Lavia, I almost forgot you. Like we forgot you last season. Lavia, know what to get from him. Press resistance, good from the bench. He may even be a starter. Lavia and Caicedo, for a team that is lacking physicality, just for this season, I think is the best double pivot. But against some teams, we may be too defensive. Maybe if you are going to like Anfield, you can play Lavia and Caicedo. Going to like playing against Arsenal, playing against teams that you want to defend, play Lavia and Caicedo. But when you play against teams like Brighton, play against teams that will play with the high line, play Enzo. But I think that is not possible because of the money they spent on Enzo. They don't want to try and recruit him and force him to Enzo Fernandez video separate. Wesley Fofana, if I was the coach now, this now is for now. I'll play Sanchez in goal because I haven't really seen much from Newcastle. Play this guy Wesley Fofana at right centre back and right back. Play Tosin and Coel. Play Cucurella. Play Enzo, Caicedo and Lavia. That would be my 6. That would be my 6 or my 7 with the goalkeeper. Then I will add my front 4. So that one, if I was the coach, that from what I've seen so far this season, that's what I will be doing for now. Because get a centre back. If Cucurella will be inverting, so that will form a back 3 with Fofana, Tosin and Coel. Then alongside Caicedo. Then my front 4 will just do what they are doing. Maybe if Lavia joins the attack, or especially if you are playing teams that we need to defend for our lives, then you play. Then if you are playing a team that you need to pick up the lock, like throw passes everywhere, then you call Enzo Fernandez to do his job. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much, guys. What do you think about our defense? I don't think this defense can make it this season. I think we are going to consider a lot of goals, unnecessary goals. But if the coach, I believe the coach could do something. But personally, I don't think we have to just count on our attack this season. Let me know in the comment section.